11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
Steven Duggar.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Popped up. Tatis is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Slater. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So to go quietly here in this half inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dominguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
In now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Josh Naylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Luis Perdomo gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
On to the 12th frame in this one, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
Number 10, Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes Grisham. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Now batting, Pablo Sandoval, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Jason.
So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
The batter, number 16.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back. Now a swinging bunt, but it gets foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for third. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 3-2. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Jose Abreu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Abreu.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him.
He's
just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. San Diego down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Arodys Vizcaino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Reyes Maranta wraps it up for the save, his 44th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Marcus Semien looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Daniel Mengden is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding in, Yoni Hernandez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Yoni Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
To the plate now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 1 home run, 27 driven in. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Semien into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That is third. The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Kemp is under it to make the catch for route number 3. Rangers set down in order. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, The Show. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Now the 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Guzman waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third. The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lynn steps into his windup and delivers. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Payoff pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Joey Gallo now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Davis going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 46 driven in. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped him up. Allen over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis. A ball and no strikes.
Davis.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
count, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
With 3-1 pitch.
3-2. You got a full count. 3-2.
High in the air out to center field. Nick Wooden's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting six.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So now it's Mark Canha as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll come into play here at .319. 26 home runs and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Matt Chapman waits on deck. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate,
The
Matt
third baseman.
Chapman. And as you take
Matt
a look at the splits here, he's
Chapman.
actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hard on the ground towards short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he
Batting
extends his hitting streak
The
to
catcher.
7 games.
Yeah, and you can
Okay.
tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the
Allen.
plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lynn comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nick Wooden's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Ronald.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
At the plate now, Yoni Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
So next to the plate for Texas, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Tony Kemp is on deck. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Fouled off. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's on the move again from first, and this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2, and it's fouled away. Now a pickoff play at second, and late reactions, and they got him. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Texas is out in front, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now batting.
In now,
right
Danny
fielder.
Santana.
Danny Santana.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the line at first. Reined in to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. And the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run
Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gallo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, Matt Olson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 2.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Lynn looks in. Here comes the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
0-2. I got to count 2-2.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Yoni Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
the third baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
To 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2-2 now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The bat.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chapman.
Now here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Two and two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that.
Now batting,
he showed
catcher,
all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout.
Allen.
When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Austin Allen, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hit hard towards the hole, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Tyler Naquin will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Davis. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 4-0. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Guzman has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
The batter.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to right field. Santana is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping up now,
Second
Tony
baseman,
Kemp. 0 for 2
Tony
on his line thus far.
Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Mike Fiers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Mike.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Right there for strike 1. Fiers has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fiers typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
So now to the plate, Yoni Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt.
So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. 1-1. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Davis. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 37 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 43 on the year for him. And the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Chris Davis next to bat. Line shot to first, and there's one away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Lynn gets the sign and delivers. Matt Chapman stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 33 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Stepping in, Austin Allen. And I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Stephen Piscotty will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Chavez has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers on top here, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Number 28 on the season, and it's now 6-3. Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Santana. He doubled his last time through. And this one runs up high. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High pop up. Olsen has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number two.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
1 strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rangers 6 and the A's 3. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set, and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Kemp.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Outside, 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the 1-0. One out and a runner on third. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And now here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
That misses. 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A's have to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 6-4. J.B. Wendelken enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Robinson Chirinos. Wendelken, a native of Georgia. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Yoni Hernandez struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Standing in, Matt Duffy. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Rangers set down in order. They're up 6-4. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 25.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And rare Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Austin Allen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 2-1 home. This is skied into short left center. He's got it, and the Rangers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
6-4 the outcome today. The Texas Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance Lynn earns his team-leading 11th win. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.